Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you how to achieve this look. I've made it really easy for you to see step by step how to apply simple makeup when you're just beginning. I make it so that you can see when you want to stop, if it's too dark for you, whatever you want to do. I make it kind of so it's up to you. So this is the look I came up with. It's kind of for back to school, people who are maybe going into high school or going into middle school and just want to start wearing makeup for the first time. This is a really, really simple look that you can achieve with many different products, and I hope you guys find it helpful. So the first thing I'm going to do is use this Rimmel Fix and Perfect primer, and it's actually a newer one to them. They used to just have one that came out in color and then it would blend to your skin tone, but this one comes out clear. So I'm going to put a little bit of it right here, and then I'm going to use a stippling brush and stipple it onto my face. Okay, so after you've done that, I actually don't really need foundation. I don't have that problematic of skin, so I'm just going to jump right to concealer. If you need a foundation, you can go ahead and apply that now. But I'm going to use the L'Oreal True Match Concealer, and I am in Fair Light, and I'm going to apply this right in 3 dots below my eyes. And this will just brighten your under eye area and not make it look so nasty and dark. You especially want this for those mornings where you wake up and you're super tired and you have dark circles. This is just key to look awake and ready for the day. Okay, and then you can go ahead and apply concealer on any other blemishes that you really want to cover up, but otherwise, you are set to move to the next step. So next I'm going to be applying the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder, and this is my second one. As you can see, I am in love with this. It literally does keep your face matte, and I am in 005 or Silky Beige. And just a quick note, sometimes they do a deal where they package 2 of them together, and then you get them for the price of 1. So if that ever happens, pick it up because it's amazing. So then make sure you cover the areas that you applied concealer really well, so that it sets it and keeps it staying there all day. And then you can go quickly all over your face. So because I didn't use foundation, I just want this to even out my skin tone and make myself look flawless. Next I'm going to be applying a bronzer, and this is my Holy Grail bronzer. It's NYC bronzer in Sunny, and this is the only one they have. And one time I heard it was being discontinued, so I bought 3 of them because I wanted to be prepared. And then it never got discontinued, so yeah. But I go through so many of these. And you're just going to apply this in an E3 on your face with a big fluffy brush.
You know Kim K does that.
And because right now it's summer, so I'm a little bit more tan. I know this lighting's kind of washing me out. Oh, by the way, this is the color of the bronzer. I don't think I showed it. This is a little too light for me right now. So I'm going to also go in with Hoola, which is Benefit's Box Powder Bronzer. And as you can see, I'm in love with this. And you can swirl your brush around in that and then hit the same E3 motion. And as you can see, I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but this side just has a little bit more definition and bronzy tones than this side. So you can go like that, and then down your neck because we obviously want it to look blended. And then for a little bit of contouring, I'm going to be using this e.l.f. Duo with this bronzer and blush. These are actually dupes for the NARS Laguna bronzer and then the NARS Orgasm blush, which are like cult favorites, both of them are, so this is an awesome purchase for $3. So I'm going to take my fluffy brush in the bronzing side and just run this on my cheekbones. And this is going to be a little bit more wearable look because usually you can use a tinier brush for contouring and that'll give you a really contoured, like chiseled look. But if you're kind of newer to makeup and just want to begin, then I would use a big fluffy brush because then that gives you a less definition of a line but still contours. And then you can go on your temples also.
That looks good.
Then obviously you want to do the other side. And just a fun fact that I didn't mention before, Kim Kardashian actually does the E3 motion. So, I mean, that's always cool. So now my face just looks sun-kissed and bronze, but it doesn't look fake, which is obviously what you want. So for school, you know, when it's in the middle of winter and you want to look natural, this is a step that I actually didn't do for a long time and finally added, and it made a huge difference. So go ahead and skip it if you want, but I would recommend it. I'm going to highlight my face with the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Soft and Gentle, and I'm just taking a medium-sized fluffy brush like this and putting this in here like this. Tap off the excess, because if you put too much highlight on, you are going to look very shiny. But you're just going to go on along your cheekbones, and this is where the sun naturally will hit, and so you just want that nice glow. And then you can do it on the other side. Down your nose a little bit will give your nose the look of being a little bit longer. So you can add a little bit on your Cupid's bow, and that'll just actually make your lips look fuller, just like a lip liner would do. And that's just a different way of getting that look. So yeah, highlighter, I really recommend it, but if you want to skip it, then that's okay too. Next, I'm moving on to blush, and I'm actually going to use this Coastal Scents blush palette. This is a really good product to have when you're beginning makeup because it gives you a lot of different options for only $20. So you go to the drugstore, blushes are like $6, so you're already saving a lot of money by just going with the Coastal Scents palette, so I really recommend it. I'm just going to go in with, I'm mixing these two just to get a nice natural glowy pink look. And then make sure you tap off the excess, because again, just like the highlight, you don't want like crazy colored cheeks. And then you can smile and find the apples and just go from there. And then your cheeks just have a nice little rosy glow. So that's the finished face. If you wanted to stop there and leave your eyes bare, then that's fine, you can do that. Or you can even amp it up a little bit and add some eyeshadow. The first thing you want to do when applying eyeshadow, this is a key thing. People always ask, how do you make your eyeshadow stay long? It's primer. The hard thing is you need to find one that works for your eyelid type, I guess. Like this one didn't work for Megan, but then she used MAC Painterly Paint Pot, and that worked really well. Whereas the Urban Decay Primer Potion works for me. There's also Too Faced, and if you want a cheap alternative, e.l.f. makes a really good primer. So, and that's only $1. So you're just going to apply a little bit to your eyes. So you just need about that much on your eyelids. That's probably even a little bit too much. Then you can just go ahead and blend that in. And you want to make sure you get your whole eyelid. Anywhere that you would place shadow, that you're planning on placing shadow, is where your primer needs to be. And this will prevent your eyes from, or your eyeshadow from creasing, and it will also make the colors appear a lot more vibrant. And it will also last all day. So primer is definitely a key thing that you want to add to your face when you're applying makeup. Next, a step that I like to take is applying a cream shadow. I think that they really help in over primer, just making your colors even more, like, look even more pigmented, look better on your eyelid, and stay even longer. So I am obsessed with these Revlon cream shadows. They're actually a dupe for MAC paint pots. And I'm going to go in with this gold color right here. And you can just apply that all over your lid. And they also have another palette of this called Not Just Nudes, and it has just a plain, no shimmer, more skin colored color in the palette. And that works really well, but I'm actually out of that, so I'm just going to go with the gold toned one from now. So the first shadow I'm going to apply is this champagne-y shimmery color, and this is going to highlight the inner corners of your eyes, like so. And this is going to make you appear more awake. It's going to brighten up your eyes, open up your eyes, make everything look just brighter and happier, I guess. And then you can take the same color and just apply it right on your brow bone, which is right under your eyebrow. Next, I'm going to apply this champagne-y color that's a little bit darker, and it has more of a bronze undertone in it. It's not really showing up true to color on camera, but just anything a little bit lighter than your first color. And you're going to apply this all over your lid, over that cream shadow, and you're going to notice that if you skip the cream shadow step, it's not going to appear as bright, I guess, on your eye. Then you can go in with a color a little bit darker than the previous one and add this more to the middle of your lid and the outer part. And you could stop here if you wanted to, if this is dark enough for you, but I'm going to deepen it up a little bit more by adding this darker bronze color, and I'm going to put this right into the crease, which is when you open your eyes, this little part where your eye creases, where it got its name, and you're going to apply this right into the crease, which defines it a little bit, and it's just going to add a really pretty shimmer to your eyelid. So I don't know if you can tell a little bit of a difference, but it's just a little bit more defined than it was before. I'm going to take an even darker color and apply this to my outer corner and a little bit into the crease. So what you're going to want to do is, I like dot it a little bit, I don't really know how to explain it, on the outer corner until I like it, and then I blend it in towards the crease to like blend the whole look together. And you blend it until you get the look that you want. As you can see, the darker color will just define your eyes a little bit more than the lighter colors did. You can skip that step if you want to, but I personally like it, and I think it adds a really, really pretty like addition to your eye makeup. Last step I'm going to take is go in with a little bit more of a frosty, it's showing up really white, but it's actually more of a champagne-y white, and dip a fluffy brush in. You're going to blend right over where we highlighted before, and this will just take down the darkest color that you did a little bit and make it look a tiny bit more natural. So as you can see, my eyes makeup doesn't look too dramatic, or at least for my liking it doesn't. I've worn and do wear much darker than this, but you could stop at any point. If you really wanted to, you could just highlight, and be done, and make sure, or that could define your eyes. You can do anything you want. I just wanted to show you what an everyday school makeup lighter neutral look is. I love this. I think it's very wearable, really quick to throw on. Next, what you're going to want to do is line your eyes with whatever eyeliner you like. I just line the outer half of my eye instead of going all the way in because I feel like it keeps my eye open. And as you can see, this just defines my lash line a little bit more. You can skip this step too if you want to, but I personally like the way eyeliner looks. So again, going halfway across my eyelid, staying really, really close to my lash line. So that's what the look is going to look like with eyeliner. For the last step, I personally believe that no look is complete without mascara, so I'm going to add my mascara, and you can just do that and I'll come back to you when it's finished. So this is my finished look with mascara added, and as you can see, the mascara just adds a little bit more definition to the look, which I like a lot. I think mascara is a definite necessity, but you can do whatever you want. I hope this video helped you a lot, and I will see you in the next one. Bye! Hills. LOL.